Hey guys, this is John. I'm excited to play the Lichess Titled Arena. It is starting very soon. First, I'm going to do a little bit of a warm-up with a buddy of mine, Andre. Sent him a challenge. He's a FIDE master, good friend of mine. We used to be roommates back when I lived in New York City. And he's playing a flank opening, trying to get warmed up for this event. We're both going to play. Magnus is in the mix again. That's the big news. Let's go here. I'm going to try to play c3. I haven't played Andre for a really long time. And I'll timestamp this, by the way. If you don't want to watch this, you can skip right to the main event, the Titled Arena. 2 hours of bullet. Ooh, that's not a good move, Andre. That's dropping a piece. We'll gladly take that. Maybe an attack against h7. Yeah, let's swing the queen in. Now I just want to double up the rooks. Try to get this rook to e7. All right, I'm happy to trade. Okay, let's bring this back. Offer a queen trade. Also, queen b8 is in play. He's going to take the queen trade. Focusing on speed, making good decisions in time pressure, not losing my head. It's easy to do when you're under the gun. But I think this one I'm going to get. Pick up this pawn. Time to resign, Dre. All right. We used to play in person a lot. Also with international master Dmitry Schneider, who I lived with at the same time. It was a nice, fun chess house. Andre, he's a big poker player. So at that time, he wasn't really playing much chess. He was playing more poker. And Dmitry is a banker. He works in finance. So we had a little bit of everything in the house. Let's take here. I don't often play these positions, going after this pawn on c4, but I like this setup for black. I'll try to squeeze in queen c8, queen a6. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to go here. And again, I want to do that. So he should probably play c5, but he doesn't. I'm psyched for this event. This is always a tough tournament. It's a good move by him. Bishop e3. I don't really want to give up my dark square bishop. I could take this rook, but that's a valuable defender of my king, so I think I should keep that piece. Let's take that. Guard this pawn. I gotta speed up a little bit. Okay, let's offer a trade. Not sure about my position here. Ooh, but I win that. That's helpful. Okay, try to kick him away. He's got that c-pawn, but everything else is trending in my favor, I think. Trying to get something going against his king. Against the king. But not simple. Ooh, and that's a blunder on my part. He can just take that. Oh, he got me in this game. Resign that. Oh, man, I'm bleeding rating points, too. He's only 2149 bullet. That's okay. That's perfectly fine by me. Maybe I'll get a slightly easier pairing. Not sandbagging, but maybe I'll get a slightly easier pairing in the first round of the Lichess Titled Arena. Here we have a semi-Slav. Go e4. White should be a little bit better here. Some typical stuff. Let's move the queen again. I just want to anticipate c5. If b6, I think c5 is usually a good option. Good response. Let's bring this all the way back, and I want to target h6. Let's go here. Okay, now I'm going to switch targets on that long diagonal. He can maybe take this. He doesn't. Okay, let's go here. Maybe h5 coming up. His king has a hard time finding like a stable square here. Let's just take d6. Open the floodgates towards his king. Take that. Now I've got a sacrifice here possible. Bishop takes g6, queen f5. So he can't even take. He has to play king g8 and then queen d5. Bishops are too strong. All right. Maybe one more game, and then I think this tournament's going to start. And I hope, because I'm not clicked in the tournament, it doesn't penalize me, but I should be able to get there in time. Let's play e5. I'm going to drop this knight on d4 if I can. Send this other one to f5. Like this position. Definitely like it. Let's not allow this. I'm going to take. I know he can take with a pawn here, but hopefully I can work in on the dark squares somehow. Go for f5. He might give up that rook in the corner again. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. No, he keeps it this time. Okay. Take with check. Get the knight up. Ooh, also queen in here is looking mighty fine with this coming. Hope you guys are all doing well, by the way. Getting close to the weekend here. I don't know. I feel like I should have a breakthrough here, but I don't see it. Don't see what it is. It's kind of hard for both sides to make a move here. Okay, I'll take that. He didn't even take that back. That's weird. Now we get this little tactic. I should get him on time. Oh, it's at 2 o'clock. Did the tournament start? Oh, I hope I didn't miss the tournament. I'm in the tournament, but I think it just started. Join. No. All right. Gotta go. Oh, I missed the first game, but I'm still in. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Well, since I'm not playing the first game, we can check out the top guys. Magnus Carlsen is playing. DrDrunkenstein. Notice that first prize here is $3,000. That's because Magnus has been rolling over his prize every single time he wins, which is incredibly generous of him. So that's the reason for the juiced up prize fund. I saw Andrews in the field, Andrew Tang, some other regulars. Didn't see any other super GMs, but they could be lurking. You never know, playing under anonymous accounts. They like to do that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm playing a GM this first game of mine. Thinking about breaking with e4, but I think I'm going to prop this knight up first. And he's going to break. Okay. All right, I better go here. I know he can play c4, but wasn't sure what to do. Let's put the queen in a blockading role now. Shift this over. And I'm going to try to double up the rooks. Okay, we'll go here. I'm going to trade the light square bishops. I know that seems a little odd, but kind of feels like I need to do that. And I hope he can't sacrifice here. That would be interesting if he did. I gotta speed up. Push the A-pawn. Okay, now I should be winning. If I can figure out a way. Maybe I won't figure out a way. Well, now I'm losing. I botched that completely. Ooh, all right. Panicked a little bit. I was up 2 pawns in a rook ending, and then somehow I gave away my e pawn, and then I gave away the a pawn. That was not a good way to start. All right. Oh, you'll notice that I switched my theme, by the way. I should address this. I'm doing that in honor of Magnus. He seems to be the only player on Lichess who uses the light theme, which I also used when I first started playing on Lichess, and I wonder if there's anything to that. So I'm going to try the light theme and see how it goes today. It's a little bit of a change, I know, because you guys are so used to the dark theme, but I like it. It's a little easier on the eyes, in my opinion. Let's go a6. Which is weird to say, because usually the dark theme you would think is easier on the eyes, but as of now, it's the opposite for me. So he's propping up this knight. I'm not going to take it because he's going to open the A file if I do. Let's go here. See if I can get at this knight. Take this guy. Come in. I don't want him to go queen e6, so I'm going to play this. Yeah, that's annoying. All right, I guess I'll do that. He gets that check. I didn't want to allow that, but I didn't see what else to do. Let's hide this. I'm still in range of a knight check. Doesn't hurt me yet. This is bad. Oh, I can take that with check. He has knight c6 ideas. Check. I have no time. Yeah. Too slow. Start with 2 losses in the titled arena, but we'll get back on track. Long tournament. I've got my coffee. We're going to make it, guys. I am Charlie. Charlie rated 1995. Let's play the Scandi. Play the Queen A5 Scandi. Why not? I'm going to try to mix up my openings a little bit. I know I've been playing my normal stuff so far, but let's see if we can throw some fun openings into the mix. You know, I'm not going to win a tournament like this. I'm realistic, even though you want to win every tournament that you enter. But with this field, it would be flat out ridiculous to win. I'm not that good at bullet. I'm not that good at chess in general as these guys. Even placing would probably be the online tournament of my life. So I'm playing for fun. I'm playing because I want to play interesting games against good players. It's just good to be in the mix. This player is very slow, so that bodes well for me. I'm going to castle short for that reason. Could castle long, but that sharpens up the game. So I think with white playing this slow, basically just flag them in a normal position, as ruthless as that sounds. But, I mean, you can't play this slow and do well in bullet. Probably take and play queen f3. That's how I would play it, but you know, he has less than 10 seconds left and we're just getting into the middle game. Go c5. Let's just close it up. All right, I'm on the board. Got the first victory. So let's see who's at the top. You know, Penguin was dueling with Magnus in the last Lichess Arena. He was right there. He was playing under a different account. So he was, what was his name? Clever Tactic But Fail. That was actually Andrew, if you watched the last Lichess Titled Arena. So he was dueling Magtown. And Magnus had to pull off an extremely surprising comeback to pull even with Penguin and eventually surpass him. So kudos to Magnus, because I don't think hardly anyone else could have done that. Pulled off that comeback. trying to play... I'm trying to discourage him from playing f4 for one thing. Not sure I like my position very much, though. I'm going to send this knight over here. I'm not sure about f4 for him. Okay, now I can try to win this pawn. Okay, this is definitely improving. We got knight f6 coming. And if he saves his rook, he gets mated, so... Now knight f6. This could be under attack in some cases. He was expecting me to check there on f6. All right, so we take down that game. I've got the fire going. 92nd place out of 278 players. That's a very similar turnout to the chess.com Title Tuesdays. The last couple that I've seen, so... Both Lichess and chess.com putting on awesome events. You know, I said I was going to play different openings, so I got to start mixing it up. Like maybe I can transpose into a Sicilian. I used to play this line for white. So FM off white. All right, I'll castle long. Let's see what happens here. Not quite sure about this decision, but I'm going to try to block out his bishop, even if I have to give up this pawn. Ah, of course he plays c4. Well, now I got to attack. There's no choice. Ah, but he's getting that in, yes. Yeah, this is real bad news. He's going to take e5, I think. So yeah, pretty bad game here. Especially being tied to the weakness there. It's basically over. Yeah, I'm going to resign this one. Okay, not a good game there, especially since I had the fire. I would have liked to build on that. Nurture the fire. I had that flame going. I had my flint. I had my tinder. Just couldn't make the fire happen. Well, very briefly it happened, then it fizzled out. Artemy Gogolev. Okay. Again, let's play a different opening. I'm going to go with a double fianchetto. Interesting line. I know if they play queen h4 too early, you can do this. This is an acceptable way of playing. Try to target this guy. Just really try to go after that c4 pawn. Okay, that time I'm going to take it. And then close this. Put a pawn firmly on f6. We don't want any accidents happening there. I was just wondering about that move. I do have that, fortunately. He's going to get my light square bishop, though, after the queen trade. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Not doing too bad on time here. His pawns are weak. So I think I should actually be in good shape now. Cut off his king. Let's push this. We're going to track that pawn down. Threaten mate. Cut off the king again. Yeah, he is being annoying, though. I have the rook, though, so I should be good here. Oh, man, just hung the rook. Okay. But side checks with the rook. Make his king guess where to go. 100th place. I'm just going to keep an eye on those standings at the top. Arca 50, good bullet player right here. Very early in the tournament. I don't see Magnus on the front page, nor on the second page. You know, I've noticed throughout Magnus's career, he's not often a front runner in tournaments. He kind of gets going about halfway through events a lot of times and then starts racking up the wins. I've never seen him in like big tournaments to be the guy who just at the outset is just crushing everyone. I know that's a generalization, but honestly can't think of too many examples. Let's castle short. Rook d1 might have been a problem there. Attacking both pieces on the d file. Let's go here. I'm going to try to play bishop f6 and trade with him. This position looks very equal. Angling for c5. Might have got himself in a little bit of a predicament here. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. But I'm up on the clock. Let's keep harassing him. Who can he take? He might have been able to take. Let's take that. Pivot back here. Go take his knight. Okay, so we take down Urkis. Got the fire back. Ooh, and look who we have in the standings. Me and Mr. Magnus himself right next to each other. This tournament is also fun because it's okay to have a roughly 50% score. If you have a 50% score in this field, as I've done in the last 2 titled arenas, that's totally okay. That's a normal result. Everyone is good here. Let's do this. I'm going to play for b4. Definitely not better here, though. I've experienced better openings than this. Now I'm possibly in some trouble. But okay, I'll keep swapping and hope for the best. Yeah, this is really, really ugly. I have no squares. Whoa, okay. He was trying to play rook d2 there. That was a gift against Monkey King. I'll take it. I'm Eric Rosen. All right, I'll play e4. Let's see what happens. Let's play a gambit. Ah, he's going to play like Fabiano. All right. Well, in that case, we'll play the 4 knights. Try to make the best out of this. Play like we're in a Scholastic tournament, right? This always seems to happen in Scholastic tournaments, these types of positions. Maybe I can set up a sacrifice on h6. Or knight f5. Let's go knight f5. Let's see what happens there. Because his knight is kind of lacking some decent squares. He's going to break in the center. Makes sense. Okay, I'll continue taking. Knight e4. Okay. You can probably take on f5. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now structurally I have some problems. But I got some pressure here and here, so maybe not, it's not too bad. Okay. Trying to angle for some counterplay. Not simple. Get the king active. All right, now we're going to go with the a-pawn. See what the a-pawn brings me. Seemed a bit time-wasting what he did there. He's way up on time, though. Was not fast enough. Yeah, that knight bopping around. I was ready to play rook h8 mate with my pawn on f5 guarding g6, but I couldn't quite execute that. All right, FM off white again. Back to the usual for this game, right? The usual boring stuff. Okay, I'm going to go here. Bring the queen in, attack c1. And that's a rook. Don't know what he meant to do there. Maybe queen d2. So Magnus took some losses early on. He lost his first game against Knight King. Yeah, I think Knight King was the #2 player. Must have been. They got paired against each other. Lost to Baba Ramdev, who I also lost against. GM Rainman. That game apparently was not even played. Weird. FM computer cheat. All right. So let's play some interesting stuff. Sort of a French-style position. Can't take here because of bishop b5. So we're just going to go for a freewheeling setup. If here, rook b1 is my thinking. Okay, knight b5. I know he can take here. So that just loses a piece for him. Okay, he's wasting a lot of time doing what he's doing. I'm blundering that. Oh, he actually takes. Oh, because he has knight d5. Ugh. Ugly, ugly conversion for me so far. Okay, that helps. Just like against Rosen, I'm going to try to use my a-pawn to its maximum. Oh, man. Okay. And I get the mate. Good mating pattern. Got a little nervous there when I started messing up after winning the piece in the opening. The fire is back. Garnick 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's play a Nimzo. We'll play it in the classical style too. I'm going to go here and then a3, stop any knight b4 business. g8 is interesting. It's very odd what he's doing here. Some of these moves look like mouse slips, to be honest. Or he just really hated his position, wanted to go backwards. Okay, let's play queen g3. Try to line up some stuff down the f-file now. Can't castle. Can play bishop g5. So I'm going to go here. Now he could castle if he wanted. But this pawn is dropping. Let's keep it closed, though. Start taking some stuff. Okay. Can't save that pawn on d4. Check. This is very sharp. Going after his king. I got the back rank covered, I think. All right. So b3 won me a game. Shout out to Bent Larson. The Nimzo Larson opening. Got a annotated collection of Bent Larson's games, and it's real interesting. It's by New in Chess. I really like it. Okay, playing GM Wizard. Don't know much about this line. Generally not advised to play lines you know nothing about against grandmasters, but in the interest of experimentation, here we are. Let's trade the dark square bishops. I know his dark square bishop isn't developed yet, but see if he puts that pawn on h6. Now he's just going to take, okay. So we might have full sail exchanges down this file. Let's take that. Okay, I'm going to go here. He's going to let that pawn live. Interesting. Okay, now I'm going to take... Forgot about queen h6. I might play a2 if I get the chance. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Oof. Missed that was possible. Somehow I'm not losing. I don't know. It's not a good move, but I had to play something. Could have just taken his d pawn there, but okay. Now we have a typical time scramble. Oh, I could have taken his rook, couldn't I? I'm just going to flag him. Oh no! I blundered into a repetition? Oh man. Oh, that's bad. I can't believe I did that. Oh. Hindsight's 2020. I should have played for mate. I got skittish by the clock, but yeah, bad decision. Very bad. Okay, let's take here. Play d6. I mean, not a disaster given the position I had, but oof, gotta be better than that, John. Want to go after this. I'm going to play b6 next. Once I deal with that threat, looking for knight here. This pawn is a goner. Someone asked if Carlsen is streaming. I do not know. Someone asked in this chat, by the way, because I'm just locally recording this. So when I say someone, I mean the people in the spectator chat here. He's loading up against f6. I'm going to take, because I can take here with check. Let's do this. If he takes, I'm going to take with a knight. Let's take here. Oh, can he take there now? Should not have let that happen. Oops. I just blundered my queen too. Bad game. I was trying to play queen c3. All right, I have 22 points. Hour and a half left from this tournament. Still very early. GSVC. Mix it up. Play e4. Let's play the advance. Why not? I'm still going to sack that pawn. Okay, he seems to know something. Let's go here. And then bishop f4. Sharp positions. Oh. Knight takes f3 was not looking good for me there. Okay, you can still play it, but go back here. And then g5 coming up. This looks extremely dangerous for him. Knight h5. Let's cover that square. Don't want to trade that. Now I do have that threat, though. Okay, let's... Oh, I'm in check. Okay. See if he'll sack the exchange. He might. Nope. Okay. Looking for some bishop h7 tricks, if I'm able. Just gotta watch queen takes f6 now. Can land that. Okay. And then here. Get that going. Okay, messy game, very messy game, especially since I blundered knight takes f3 at the beginning. 12-teen, NM 12-teen. This is one of these really good crazy house players or bug house players, one of the two. I'm still thinking about that game I blundered into the repetition. Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Don't like my bishop here. It's liable to get shut out of the game. But he plays e5. That I don't mind nearly as much. See if I can get something going with this. Oh, it'd be very nice to play that right now, but I can't. He can take on b4. I'm going to sack. He doesn't have to take this, but I want to go after this guy. King b2, maybe queen here. Also, knight c5 is enabled. It's actually a pretty strong looking move. Bring more pieces into the fray. What now? Okay, let's go here. That looks awkward. Some bishop e1 maybe. Okay, he didn't see it. Take that. Okay. You had to go to c1 there, but I was thinking bishop e3 or queen takes a3, one of the two. Back with the fire. Garnick. Let's play a French. Okay. Don't exactly know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm going to give him a7 if he wants it. A3. A3 is bad. Maybe it's not so bad. Just looked fairly unpleasant. Whoa, that is just a bishop. So we take that game. 30 points. I'm 17th place. Playing Opper now. Okay. Opper is very fast. Playing possibly a sketchy opening, though, where you, as white, can go after these pawns right away. So anything I can do to get time against these really good bullet players, I am all for it. Now bishop b5 is the idea. I want to play knight c4 this knight, and then I can take this. Take here. I'm on his queen. Okay, so I win that game. I'm on the first page, guys. I'm in 10th place. Let's play English against Nirvana. No idea who Nirvana is. Let's play for a direct attack in the center. Let's check. Go here. Bring this back. B5, walking right into B5. That's not good. Okay, this position is sketch now. Just gonna have to hold on for dear life here. Don't hurt me, Nirvana. Try to play on the dark squares if I can. Okay, I'm going to sack the exchange if he wants to take. Again, try to play on the dark squares. Ooh, this is a problem. Yeah, he just gives that up. Okay, I think I can do this. I hope. Maybe not. Rook d2. Rook d2 is annoying. Yeah, he found a good counter there. But I have this. Oh no, I just lose a piece. That was bad. I guess I also getting killed on the clock. So that takes me down a little bit, but we can still build back up. Still 2 behind Magnus. Viejo Tortuga. All right, gonna play my normal stuff. I'm more apt to experiment in a tournament like this with white. With white, I always feel like you have a bit more latitude. You know, if you don't get an advantage, at least you that first move isn't gonna hurt you most of the time. Okay, let's take. I'm gonna play b5 next. a6 followed by c5. This is the usual plan. I think I've had this exact position in a tournament game before. Can I take on h2? I don't know. I'm not going to try it right now. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to go b4 if I can. He covers. Okay. So maybe rook c8 next move. Now I'm going to castle. He's waiting for me to castle so he can start moving his pawns up the board, but I should have pretty good play here. Pretty good counterplay. He needs to trade. Okay, let's take that. This just looks very risky for him on the dark squares. I'm going to play rook d2 if I can. He's knight f5, I guess. Okay. This should be good. This queen is practically trapped. Block with the bishop. Okay. Didn't mate him or anything or win material on the queen side, but I did get the job done. Trying to play practical bullet. Yeah, me and Magnus, we're just buddies here. 36 points, just hanging out. Maybe we'll get paired. We're even following each other's results. You guys see that? We're having the same results past several rounds. Okay, Nirvana. This guy's good. Gotta take my revenge. Let's go for C4. Just try to be a pest. Okay, let's send this rook over. Prop this knight up. Maybe bishop b5 in the future. This maneuver actually looks really annoying. Go for the exchange. Try to win this pawn too. But that bishop is trapped now. Okay, just play sensible moves. Go win his rook. All right, that was a good game. My trusted Tory. GM caching. Okay. This is an interesting opening. Let's push the H-pawn. Why not? Pawn I dropped. He's trying to cash in on my poor opening choice. I need to break this open and get my bishop to a much better square. Something much more viable. D4. D4 could be an issue. He doesn't play it good. Okay, I'm going to castle now. He has the center, but I feel like this should be okay. All right. Got to give up my knight. Oh, meant to put that on a different square. Okay. Pawn is strong, no doubt. Trying to come over with my king. Tough to say here. It's annoying. He's continuing to play good moves. You can just take that. He's not going to risk it. Takes on G5. Oh, Queen F5 was mate there. Okay. Yeah, he had me under pressure there despite the weird opening. That wasn't looking so great. I'm just extremely surprised by Magnus's results so far. Dropping a ton of games. You don't see that. I mean, in the last few titled arenas that he's played, I can't really think of a situation where he's dropped multiple games in a row. That just doesn't tend to happen with him. Maybe he really is DrDrunkenstein today, for all we know. Even in that condition, he can play extremely well, though. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Playing kind of slow here. I'm trying to figure out how I can win his C4 pawn, but that's not easy. That's a pointless move. He can just play B5. Okay, I'm hitting his knight. All right, let's do this. I know he can play bishop f4. All right, I guess I'll take. Don't like this, though. I want to get an e5. So f4, e5, maybe. Knight c6, queen c5. Whoa. Okay. Ah, that's his big idea. I see. Man, the knight lands on d3. Okay, I pick this up. And I have no time. Yeah. I do that sometimes. That's a common blitz and bullet mistake to avoid making. Spending so long in the opening trying to punish your opponent's play, if you think it's suspicious, you can easily just get crushed on the clock that way. All right, GM Bazoo. Let's play this system. And I'm doing this in order to play f4 and push on the king side. Knight d5 ideas. Yeah, that's probably helpful for him that that happened. I'm going to take with the pawn. Bit double-edged. Send this guy in. So we both have some weaknesses. You know, him, it's the e7 square for sure. Try to send my h-pawn up the board. Can't take this because I take. We can take there. And then take on f4 too. Ugh. All right. I still have a chance here, though. We can trade queens on d4. Did not see it. Try to sneak my queen over. Can't move. He's so fast. Ooh. Okay, he was just pre-moving there. And remember on Lichess, when you pre-move, compared to other sites, I think Lichess is one of the only sites when you pre-move, it doesn't cost you any time. Whereas other sites, I think it's minimum 0.1. So that's a difference here. You can often pre-move out a win without fear of losing on the clock. Let's sack this pawn. Just go for play against e3, basically. I want to play h6, queen e7, moves like that. Let's offer the queen trade. I think he's still tied up even after the trade. c2 is hanging. Okay, pull this back. Missed that he could play bishop a3 there. His coordination looks a little suspect, though. bishop c1. Yep. All right, that's a real bad move for me, unfortunately. Not dead. Well, guess my knight is defending that. Okay, I can try to get my rook over to e8. That's what I'm going to do next. He's low on time. Might pull this off. Check. Take that. And that's mate. Oh. Not even winning the rook. That's just checkmate. I guess it was forced checkmate because if he goes to h1, it's the same thing. My bishop controls the g1 square. All right. It's nice when you get an unexpected checkmate that you execute, not your opponent. 17th place. I've got the fire. Hour 10 minutes remaining. This player. So there was some talk that this player was MVL, but it's this other French player apparently. I forgot his name, but I played him before, so I should know it. It'll come to me. Oh, wow. Nice shot. It's a very nice move. Dang. Unless I found a refutation. It's tricky, though. He's just going to go for pawns. Ooh, that's also nasty. Oh, man. After all that, we get to this endgame. Should just be winning for him. Okay, I guess I'll take that. If you want to give it to me. Oh, he moved. Did not even see he moved there. Okay. He's playing some weird moves. Pull this back. All of a sudden, he's got to be careful, because I might mate him. Like rook h8 might be forced here. Yeah, I messed it up, though. Yeah, okay. I might have had a mating net there. Couldn't figure it out. Because if I check first, his king comes forward, and I'm not controlling h5. Or h4, for that matter. Happens. Let's put this on f6. He doesn't have much pawn play going, so maybe that's in my favor. I'm going to delay castling for a little while, because I don't want him to play bishop h6 yet. So just delay that for the moment. Okay, now I'll castle, because I have knight g4. Oh. Or that could happen. Yeah, this is bad. He just takes now. Okay. Can attack with the h-pawn. I'm going to have to. Try for something like this. Rook b1, probably. No. Unclear to me what's happening here, but it's probably not in my favor. Like, rook d3 looks good now. Okay, I'm going to get something towards his king, though. All of a sudden. He has 4 seconds left. Okay, wow. That's panic. Alright, I wasn't expecting to win that game after I dropped e7 followed by d6. Somehow got some counterplay. Quick peek at the standings. Ali Reza, wow. This is that Iranian player. There's so many of these strong Iranian players. And Penguin is behind at 66 points. And speaking of Penguin, hello. Hello, Andrew. He's playing his usual stuff. I'm going to play King's Indian Attack too. Andrew plays this stuff quite regularly. He's definitely good at it. Try to maneuver for some squares. See what I can come up with here. Ooh, knight takes b3. I'm lucky he didn't play that. Can still try it. I have this in mind now. I think he's going to take. My rook is bad, is the problem here. It's a pretty suspect piece. Okay, I guess I'll take. Yeah, I'm kind of just playing down a pawn here. Unfortunately. Still playing down a pawn. Ah, I lose that. That seemed almost inevitable that I would lose that, though. Okay. Just trying to find a way in. Okay, this is not over yet. I'm so fast now. Yeah, you could pre-move his way to victory. He's too fast. Okay. Yeah, that was a 90-move game, but I knew I was going to lose that endgame if it went on the way it did. But I didn't see any bid for counterplay. I think I was just toast the whole time. So that's just good technique by Andrew. Playing GSVC now. Okay, let's take this. Give ourselves the isolated pawn, but it's okay. He's got problems here. Probably have to sack the exchange. Get my knight into d4. Let's go here. Could take that, I guess. F3. You can play F3. This is not easy to break through, though, for either side. Now he does it. Of course. Ooh. Rook F2, I have H2. And how else do you deal with that? Okay, he just resigned. Well, I'm putting up a decent showing so far, I think. We're about halfway through the tournament. I've got 46 points. Ah, there's Magnus. He's coming along. He's won several games in a row now. He's charging back. Another GM. Let's play Sicilian. I'm going to decline the Smith Morrow. Let's go knight d7, anticipating an e5 break. Got to admit, though, I don't completely understand these positions. I don't understand them as well as I would like. I'm going to take that. All right, I'm going to take... No, this is a little uncomfortable. Yeah, he's got a really nice grip on the position now. I'm going to try to break with b5 if I can. He's keeping me under his thumb here. Can almost play for a kingside attack as he's doing. Don't see what to do here. He's going to go after this guy. Didn't see a good way to combat that. Okay, give it check. Not losing yet, but it's bad. Yeah, I think that's over. Wave the flag. Wave the white flag. Good game. I just know that type of position where the knight comes to d7 and then to c5, but I think what we had in the game where he ends up taking with the e-pawn, I think those positions are a little, well, not a little, a lot suspect for black strategically, because they're just suffering with that weak e7 pawn constantly. Let's pull this back. I'll go c5, counterattack in the center. He takes. Don't see a way to punish that. Now you can go after b7 maybe. He does. He's not going to be super greedy. He's not going to take the a-pawn. Not sure I was best off giving up my pawn there, but what can you do? Yeah, sort of at the mercy of his pawns now. Try to go after his open king. I think that's about the best I can do. Queen e8. Ooh, he almost played queen e8. Not quite. Okay. Oh, he has so much time. It's over. Bon Jovi. GM Bon Jovi. Haven't got the fire here in about 10 games. Let's try to turn that around. Hawk 20. Play classical this time. Okay, I'm going to give up that pawn. Don't see a better way of playing the position. That's a very weird move. Queen e5. I don't know what that was. Queen f4 maybe he was intending? I've been the beneficiary of some mouse slips and just really bizarre blunders this tournament. Okay. Gokar can. Let's go c4, play the English. I'm just checking. I always look over at my recording software because I'm just absolutely paranoid I'm going to play one of these tournaments and the capture was off the whole time or something like that. That's just my biggest fear. Okay, if he's letting me advance in the center, I will definitely do that. Play this guy. Now if he takes, there's knight a4, typical trick. Knight a4 is a threat here. All right. We'll agree to this trade. He's still cramped. Let's take. Oh, I can't bring the rook in there. I thought I could play rook a7 for a second. But I cannot. Unclear position. Hope I'm not getting into trouble here. But it kind of looks like I am. Going for counterplay around his king, if possible. Rook d6 now I have in mind. Yikes, that's a hard pawn to stop. Yeah. Ah, I didn't even notice my time. Okay. So 48 points. It's been tough going these past several games. You see all that gray, not enough green, and especially the orange, the fire. But I'm having a really good time, guys. This is really fun. Pigeons. Pigeons is going to berserk. I don't really feel like berserking, so I'm not going to do it against him. Even though it is kind of a matter of pride, you might say. Let's attack his center. But I think if your opponent's berserking, it makes sense just to play your normal game as much as possible. Okay, we'll take... This is knight d3 idea. Oh, his rook was hanging. Could have just taken that. Now he has to play g6. Okay. This should be winning. Okay. There's where that extra 30 seconds pays off. I feel like I know who Pigeons is. I feel like that person has been in some of my streams before, maybe in the chat. So identify yourself, Pigeons, if that's you. So Ali Reza really holding his own. I haven't seen him play Bullet hardly at all. Maybe he played the last Titled Arena, I'm not sure, but he's up there with Andrew and Magnus. Okay, pretty simplistic setup here for white. Doesn't look like he's really going for an edge per se. Just developing his pieces comfortably. He's going to reroute his knight. That's weird. Okay, let's just play h6. Probably coming to e5 with that knight. Nope. I should have taken on f3. That would have been much better. Capture that knight when I had the chance. I'm a little bit worse here. Oh. I promptly dropped the exchange in a pretty bad way, too. Oh, man. I'm a lot worse. All right, chances, though, right? Let's try for c5. Don't think he'll give it to me, but... Take. He takes there. Ugh. All right. Gotta sack that knight. I don't know. Trying to set up some sort of threat around his king, but that's easier said than done. Oh. Okay, he didn't take it. Okay, a pawn could do some damage, right? Oh, that's a way to lose the game. I deserved it with rook a6. That was awful, guys. Play the King's Indian attack. Used to play this a lot when I played e4. If you want to learn how to play this well, study Bobby Fischer's games, for sure. Okay, let's put this in here. And then play c3. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. Maybe I can go after d5. I'm hoping. Now I have to. No choice. Okay, I'll have chances here. His structure is not perfect. Usually you're very happy to play with the two minor pieces in this situation, but this is not a cakewalk. Probably queen e8 is what he should do. He's going to take, really. Okay. It's an odd decision. So he has three minor pieces against my two rooks. It's a weird imbalance. Okay. I think I got to push my pawns. Oh, that was just a free bishop right there. Fortunately, I still had it. Go for the material. Oof. Okay. Weird game right there. Little Pumpkin. NM Little Pumpkin. See if I can carve him up like a jack-o'-lantern. It's going to be tough in the exchange Slav, I admit. Okay, h6, always helpful. Let's see if he wants to swap. Let's get the king over. He might play bishop a6 or something here. Yeah, he does. This position looks very equal, though. Rook c6, maybe. Yeah, that's annoying. He's getting into c7 now. Trying to resist. Offer a trade. He's going to play with the knight versus the bishop. Okay. Debatable if I should push that pawn. However, he is dropping this guy now. Okay. Need to push f5 now. Get the king active. Get this out of the way. Oh, man, John. So slow. Okay. I somehow won that, but... Those mouse skills. I mean, I want to say I'm going to work on it, but I know I'm not. I just play tournaments, bullet tournaments, and see how it goes. I'm 31 years old. My best bullet days are probably behind me. Not my best chess days, but my best bullet days. But I can still play with the best of them. Just maybe not when it comes down to a time scramble. Let's play knight c2. Keep this knight. b3. Bishop b2. That just loses 2 minor pieces. Knight g5 threat now. Attack the rook. I'm trying to set up f4, followed by knight g5. And I think he knows it. That's a nice little mating pattern. And if he takes a knight, queen g7. All right, 24th place. I have the fire. At long last, it took a long time, like 15 games to get it, but at long last, I have the fire. Let's keep it going. Playing Johan. Exchange Slav. Ooh, I'll take that piece. Keep this. Probably should have put it on h2 directly, but whatever. Now I'm going to play a3, bishop a2, I think. Shouldn't give him f3. It's kind of foolish to do. Just cover all the important squares. Knight e6 is coming too. Okay. So I benefited from his bishop g4 move, but he should have known that h3 is coming because that's a very normal move. So if black plays knight h5, you can play bishop h2. I don't know if it's that bad if black plays bishop f5 there, though, instead, and just tries to trade the light square bishops, even though he has to accept doubled f-pawns. I don't think it's so bad. Okay, playing Larso. I think these last two guys have been Norwegian IMs. Shout out to the Norwegians. I was in Oslo playing a couple tournaments way back in, when was it? October? That was a lot of fun. Very expensive country, though, as you probably heard. Let's bring this all the way back. Okay, I'll go for c5. I'll bite. Take. I guess he can do that, can't he? Yeah, that was just a bad idea by me. I'm still way pinned up here. Ugh. Okay, I feel like he kind of let me off the hook there. Yeah, not playing this well. Looking for rook d1, if possible. Don't know what to do. Yeah, over. Good game, Larso. So that stops my streak. Magnus in 7th place, only 74 points. Opper again. Queen c2 is appropriate here, so I'll play that. Let's play queen b1, hide the queen. And I have some knight e5 ideas if he castles, for instance. Get his light square bishops, a little annoying for him. Make him give up the other bishop? He's not going to, okay. Now let's play for the attack, I hope. Hoping to get in some sort of f5 business, but not with his knight blockading the way it is. It's a very good blockader in its current role. Probably should take with a queen. Okay, he takes that way. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to sack and try to open his king because didn't see too many other good ways of playing that. Ooh, I got him on the clock. All right, I'll take it. I spurned the draw at the end. That's an aggressive move, but hey, I said in the last couple arenas my goal was to make it to the first page in the final standings. I already downplayed my chances at the beginning of this. I said, "Oh, I'm not going to win this tournament. Even placing would be a tournament of a lifetime." But you know, getting to the first page could be possible. This is all theory. And not in the bed find gold way. How do I play this? Queen goes here, I think. Rook goes here. Some unusual positions. I'm going to go h5. Let's see if he bites on that pawn. He does not. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to entice some weaknesses around his king. Maybe queen f5. I don't know. I mean, they're looking at rook takes b3 business even, but don't see it working. He's playing some annoyingly good defensive moves. And I'm playing really slow. Knight c6 is killing me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the job done here, unfortunately. Yeah. Too weak, too slow. I have an appropriate number of points for a chess tournament. Sister Gross. I'm going to go for this double fianchetto again. Seems to be working out well. a6. You kind of have to play a6 in these positions. And again, this knight is going to drop on the d5 square. I'm just not sure how to react to that. Yeah, this is a nightmare scenario. Yuck. This is really, really gross. I'm going to sack the exchange. I don't see anything better than that. Okay. Try for counterplay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I have to trade the dark square bishops. I don't see any way around that. Losing e7 at the end of this line hurts. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be game. Let's hope he blunders his queen. Mating net ideas? Not a chance. Okay, resign. Whoops. Wanted to resign, not click on my profile. And Andrew has overtaken Ali Reza at the top. That would be a nice payday for Andrew. I mean, that's a nice payday for anyone. 3K. It's such a huge gap between first and second. And again, that's because Magnus has been generously giving back his first prize to Lichess every time he wins this tournament. Let's give a check. Play e3. I don't know how to play this system. Guess let's jump in here. Maybe make him part with his dark square bishop. Okay. This guy just ran me over last game, so I got to try to do a little bit better this time around. It's hard, though, when he keeps playing good moves like that. He seems intent on beating me as quickly as possible. And who could blame him? Alright, I'm going for this. I know it's not good, but I feel like I'm going to slowly lose otherwise. Play king h7. Ooh, don't get too cocky there. Okay, there we go. Well, might as well play queen g5 and go for his queen. Yeah, I just kind of got the sense the way he was playing. Obviously, he was playing 95% good moves, or at least they look good to me in Bullet. But he was also letting his guard down a little bit. And you can never do that in chess. This is a bad position. You should not get yourself into this position if you're a Scandinavian player. I locked in my light square bishop. Bad stuff is happening. Okay, now I might succeed in trading queens, which is a big help. Now it's not as bad. Playing some moves to help him, though, for sure. Bishop g5. I have rook d5. stay in the game here. And also c2 is under attack, so you should probably take that, yeah. Let's go here. See if he wants to trade. Okay, now this is like the endgame Andrew had against me. I don't know. Now it's winning. Ah, okay. Lose on time. Brutal. Okay, Hawk 20 again. Let's play this bishop g5 move. Usually f6 is played. I'm going to advance. And then go here. He can try to play for f5, but he might also just close it up. Yeah, he's going to close it up. Let's take that. Take that. Ready for knight b6. Moves like that. Bring this over. Take that too. Why not? Shouldn't have dropped that exchange. Maybe I can win it back. Do have knight d5 coming. Okay, this is really good. Can take there on well, let's just keep pushing. Okay, now of course he's lost, but time. Take us. Okay, and he resigned. He's not going to test my speed. Don't know about that decision if I were him. How we doing at the top here? All right, Penguin has opened up a bit of a gap, 5 points. He's got the fire too. That's huge down the stretch. I think Andrew's in very good shape to win this thing. You know, he's been trying a lot recently. There's a guy actually in my YouTube comments who insists that Andrew is not one of the best bullet players online. He's very persistent. Anytime I post a video where Andrew doesn't do as well as he's expected, he shows up in the comments and tells me about how Andrew is just a joke of a bullet player compared to like Hikaru and Naka. So if Andrew wins this, I'm kind of curious if he'll show up. Probably he won't say anything. And if he does, what his justification will be for Magnus, for instance, not winning. But let's see what happens first. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's go here. I wanted to take and then play knight b6, but it wasn't working. Pretty good chance he's going to get his pawn back here. But I'll try my best to defend it for now. Let's do this. This is interesting. Because if he takes it, I have rook c1, I'm thinking. Huh, okay, let's take here. Hangs g3. Oh, hangs my knight too. Even bigger problem. Yeah. Some desperation. If he takes, take. I almost have a perpetual here. I can just take, and then bishop g7, I take. It's not quite enough at the end of the day. Oh, I got his queen. That was pretty dirty what I did, but I saw he was going to start moving fast. Pulling out the dirty moves. And when when I say one of the best bullet players, I mean, I don't mean he's as good as Hikaru and Magnus, but according to this guy, like, Andrew's not even in the discussion. Like, he shouldn't even be brought up when you talk about the best bullet players online, which I think is ridiculous. I think he's showed time and time again that he's an exceptional bullet player. I mean, you see his speed. He's a GM. Yeah, he's not as high rated classically as some of these other guys, but I mean, he's a brilliant, brilliant bullet player. This knight is annoying. I have to play around this piece, and I'm not doing a good job of that right now. I'm going to try to go after e3 and then do this. Don't think that was a wise move by me either. But my position is playable here. Need to find employment for this guy. This guy's not doing anything right now. Okay, I'm going to do this. If he takes, I win c3 at the very end. It's a good move. Didn't see that. Yeah, this is looking bad. Now all my pieces are bad. Just come in with the rook. Yep. Okay. Wow, everyone's bunched up here. Look at everyone with 72 points. Me with 71, 71. Pretty close on that page. Here, though, again, Andrew is 6 points ahead. GSVC. Play the Jinji. Haven't been able to play this yet today. I like this opening. It's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to do this. And castle. All right, let's play this. I know structurally this looks awful, but it's not so easy for him to break through. But it might be if I put my pieces on really bad squares. Okay. Try to be annoying with my queen. So if I take... Okay, I'm going to do it. I know he can take f7. Oh, am I just losing here? Yeah, I think so. Rook f8 and rook g7 are big threats. I mean, rook f8 I can't even really stop. Actually, maybe I could have played rook f6 there. Now he just takes it, though. He's still threatening mate. 20 minutes remaining, guys. GM Rainman. Shout out to Tom Cruise. And Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman probably deserves most of the praise for his role in Rainman. It's a great movie. Encouraged me to park on the driveway. Bishop f4, control this square. Interesting position. Yeah, there's kind of a standoff there over who was going to take first. This is hanging. I'm trying to get at e5, but I don't know if I like this. Actually, this might be working out all right. Let's play f4. Let's try to annoy him here. Guard c2. That's not good. I'm going to sack the exchange. He can take, actually. Yeah. I guess I win the exchange back, but it's still not good. Still far from good. Oh, man. Knight f5 is a problem. Ooh, did he mate himself, though? He might have mated himself. Not quite. Oh, he's in rook f2. Oh, man. Go, John. Oh, I got him on the clock. Whew. I Rain Man that game. So 73 points. Got to get the fire going once again. I had it early in the tournament. First half, I was getting it a few times, despite the slow start. Don Mateo. Let's go to e4 again. Okay, we're going to play something classical here. Just a slowish system. Unhurried. Maneuver the knight, as they always tend to do in this opening. Maybe knight d5. Let's go here. I'll try d4. I'll try to open this up. Playing against that bishop. Is knight f4. Could have played knight f4 there. Can he just take? Or that? Yeah, that's good too. I think my luck is running out. I'm just going to be down a couple pawns. A little bit of work for him left to do, but should definitely be winning. I don't know. Wasn't expecting him to do that. Totally fine, of course, but I gotta get my knight working. That's the main thing. Oh. That's a flag. Okay. Also, I'm not playing with sound. I'm doing that because my recording tends to get messed up when I use the Lichess sound. And this is probably me just being, even after all these years of recording, like 3 years of posting on YouTube, probably going on 4 now, still being a relative noob when it comes to audio and stuff. As you can see, there's like regular problems with my mic, things like that. But it's just better, I think, to play without the audio because nothing is going to go wrong. You might have seen in my recent tactics video, the audio was kind of sketchy. And also the last Lichess Arena that I played, the audio was not as good as it should be. There's kind of an echo going on the moves. All right, let's give him the B pawn if he wants it. He does want it. Okay. I'll give him the c-pawn too. I'm going to do this time, though. And try to win this pawn. Because if king d2, I have rook takes f2, so he doesn't want to allow that. He could maybe take on c7 there and set up a windmill. This is a little tricky. I gotta go for this. Alright, I'm just gonna take that guy. I know he can take on c7, but it felt worth it to me. Okay, I don't know. This is kind of getting away from me now. It's a lot of passed pawns. Ooh, can he stop mine? Oh, I'm putting him a check. Very important. Just get the king out of the way. Guys, I'm so bad at pulling off basic checkmates. It's unbelievable. It's just like, I can't do it in the clutch. Oh, says someone, it looks like Penguin is choking again. I thought they were going to say that about me for a second, which was definitely true based on that last game. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like these checkmates. And you know that feeling when you're in time pressure and you have this sense like you're going to stalemate them or you're going to flag? That's what I had right there. Exactly that feeling. I'm going to take this because otherwise he might set up a shot on h6 or g7. It's annoying though. I guess I got to go here. So we have a trade of queens. Ooh, hangs a rook. Yeah, again, that's one of those blunders that I haven't been making as much, just mouse slipping and blundering a piece, but my opponents have been doing it a lot to me, which is welcome. All right, Zavin Grozny. Exchange Slav? Nope, just a good position. Good play in the center. Let's keep him out of g4. Seems best. I'm going to sack that pawn. Okay. So I'm going to get the pawn back, but my structure is a little worse, isn't it? Ah, rook takes f7. He has take on b3. Annoying. I don't know. I'll do this, I guess. I'll try to take it. I don't know that it actually works out because it's g5. G5 and then... might work out. Okay, maybe. Maybe. It's very tenuous, though. This is just an unpleasant... Oh, I had bishop f5. Totally had bishop f5. That was my chance, and I blew it. All right, I'm just going to resign. That was pathetic. So what's happening at the top? Ooh, Ali Reza. He passed Andrew. He's got the fire. Did they play each other? That is usually what happens. They haven't played each other recently. Yeah, Andrew dropped a couple games. Magnus is in 5th. He's like 15 points behind, though. Zuber. Okay. It's castle. Next, I got to figure out how I'm going to develop. I'm going to go here. Let's guard f5. I want to be able to play knight c5, knight e6. Okay. Don't know about this, but we'll try it. D3 maybe? I don't know. Man, this guy plays annoyingly good moves. E3 now, yeah, wins a piece. Try to get some king activity, I guess. Not much else I can do here. Okay, well, it's not completely over. Take. Yeah, now it probably is, but actually, theoretically speaking, this is not an easy endgame. But I have no time. This knight is kind of chained to the defense of my a pawn. Don't think he has time to bring it over. Like, if his pawn gets up to h7, my king's on h8, and then he releases the stalemate, he can't bring it over in time because I'm so close to queening. Maybe I could have held that, but time got the better of me. Sailor 1951. Play the good old exchange variation. Or the semitarge. This is all the rage recently. Actually, in my OTB game, I played bishop b5 in that position instead of bishop f1. Might be a better option. Let's get rid of the back rank. The back rank business. Okay, so he's going to win my a pawn. I win his b pawn. Ooh. This should be bad for him, if not mate. Take e4, I take, check. Yep, that's over. So he does that. But check. He has to bring his knight back now. Because here, and then rook d8, rook b8 rather, is coming. Okay. Nice to win a game on the board that time. Down the home stretch here. 6.5 minutes. Wow, it's close at the top. No fire for Ali Reza. Andrew has a chance there to pass him. It's going to be close. Magnus is not going to be repeating. That much is clear, though. Okay, let's do this. This is usually a good structure. And I'm going to send this knight over to try to get into a5. Well, that's a really bad move by me. I shouldn't have done that. But my knight's going to land here. So at least that can be said. And then I win a6. Or do I? All right, I'm going to go for this. I know he can take. I don't know. Just got to do it. See what happens. Try to take a bunch of pawns, basically. he attempts to hunt down my pawns. Don't blunder forks. No, John, don't blunder forks. What did I say? Oh, man. Do I, by some miracle, save this position? I might save it. I think I am. Oh, I saved it. Whew. Oh, does he have mating material? Oh, it's not a draw, because he can set up a checkmate. I forgot about that rule. He's going to go for the win. All right. If I was maybe more confident in my pre-moving, I might not have taken his knight there, but I was for sure going to lose otherwise. I forgot that that's the rule here, too. Because it's legally possible to set up a checkmate. And actually, I was not super close to it, but if you mistakenly put your king on, say, h8 and then advance your pawn all the way to h7, you better be certain that your opponent can't mate you by putting their king on f7 or f8 and then putting their knight somewhere. f7. I think I can take this. Keep taking stuff. Why not? Yeah, my king is kind of in the center, though. You're right. I can just castle now, but I have knight g... I don't have knight g3. Do not. Ugh, I don't know. I'm trying to trade here. Also, I want to get knight f4 in. Whoa, bishop there. Really? This must be good. Just want to castle. Just want to get castled as soon as I can. Okay. Playing some sketchy moves, but I might have it against his king. There we go. So we take down the sailor. 2.5 minutes left. Andrew takes the lead, 2 points. And he's got the fire. That's huge for him. Yep, that should seal it. Arca is not close. So it's just between these two. And he just beat Ali Reza. Ooh, that might have been the game right there. I think it will be. Who's going to snatch the 3K USD first prize? Let's prevent him from castling. Let's play G4. Why not? Open this up. Getting towards the end of the tournament. Going for his king. Just open lines in the center. Like this. He's got to be real careful. Knight c4. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to go here and then this. Set up discoveries. There must be a mate here. Yeah, there's mate. Less than a minute. GM Vallejo. This would be a weird draw if we just repeated. I'm sure he wouldn't want that. Shout out to GM Vallejo. I think he streams Paco Vallejo. I messed this move order up a little bit. Try to get trucking here with these pawns. Let's just advance. I'm gonna sack the c6 pawn. I don't care about that one. He's trying to mate me before he gets mated. Now he's going to go for c4, I think. I think I have mate. And then the rook comes in. Oh, it's not mate. He is rook king d1. Or that. I don't know. Oh, I can't believe that wasn't winning somehow. I'm looking for knight c3. Oh, man. This is amazing. Queen takes e6. Oh. That's it. I thought I was mating there. I think the tournament's over. Where's the mate? Ah, just queen a2. Queen a2 and then b1 queen. Why did I go to a1? It's just mate in 2. Oh, man. Okay. Tournament is over, and I'm happy to see Andrew won. Let's go to the top of the standings. That's a nice payday for him, $3,000 for an online tournament. Yeah, he finished with 125 points. He had a draw with Arca 50. That looks like a GM draw in the final game. Probably, well, I guess that wasn't the margin of victory, but yeah, he wanted that draw. Yeah, and Ali Reza didn't get another game in. So, congratulations to him. Well done, Andrew. 125 points. Magnus finished in 7th place. Wasn't Magnus's best day. He had some losses. Seemed like some uncharacteristic losses. Amount of losses, too. So I'll be curious. Again, I don't know if he was streaming or anything. I'll have to check. And Ali Reza, this guy's up-and-coming young player. Don't know much about him. Just know that he's very good. And, of course, Arca 50, always in the mix. I also don't know who this is, but they got 3rd place. Let's just check out my results for a second. What did I finish? I think I had 70-something points. Okay, so I was 32nd place. I won 56% of my games. I think that's roughly where I finished in previous Lichess Titled Arenas. Actually, I think a little higher even, a few percentage points higher. Performed at 2650 bullet. Average rating of my opponents was 2602. It was fun. Lots of tough games. As I said, I benefited from some blunders, but, you know, that's bullet. Too bad I didn't mate Paco Vallejo in the final game, just missing queen a2. I don't know what I was thinking there. You guys are probably going to tell me I need to practice my basic checkmates again, especially after missing queen f7 in that one tactics trainer video I posted recently. But as always, it was a lot of fun. Congrats again to Andrew and to everyone who played. Thanks to you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And I'm going to post this thing right away. All right, guys. Thanks again, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.